Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a person on your mind reading. So this will take a look at what's going on with the person that you're thinking about now, what they might be thinking or feeling, any sort of actions that they may be taking with regards to their connection with you. Okay, let's get into it and see what's going on. Please keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force anything to fit if it's not vibing with you. Not all messages will resonate for everyone in a general reading. This is timeless as well, so regardless of when you're seeing it, it's the right time for you to receive it. Okay, so in this person's current energy, they have taken some sort of decisive perspective. They may have recently made a decision about something in their life. They may have set some sort of boundary due to seeing things more clearly and making some sort of judgment call. They may be feeling called to communicate about this in some way. Whatever they've done here, it's creating movement in their life. Some sort of action is occurring. They may have gone through a period of stagnation before making this decision. Get one more, please. There's really like a lot going on in their life right now. That may be why you might not be hearing from them currently. Things are moving a bit quickly for them. They do have some fears surrounding starting a new relationship. But it's like, it feels like that pertains to like past experiences. They may still be healing from a previous connection that they were in, especially with this tower energy here in the feelings area. They may feel like things are moving too quickly, like they don't have a good handle on their life right now. They are going to be getting some sort of clarity, some sort of truth coming towards them that's going to help them heal, help them gain a different perspective, help them feel more in control of their life. For some, but not all of you, this could have just been like a previous relationship ending that didn't have any sort of commitment. But for some, with this King of Swords here, someone could be either have like recently finalized a divorce or be going through that process at this time, if that is a factor. Yeah, because there's a strong indicator here of some existing structure being destroyed so that a new one can be rebuilt. And this person is really focused on like starting over financially, building up their resources, their sense of material security at this time. That's another good confirmation if your person is dealing with a divorce scenario and not just like ending of a more casual relationship. But regardless of how serious or legally binding the situation is, it's still been very hard for this person. And that's why like this person is not in a position right now to be open to starting a new relationship at this time. They're really focused on feeling more secure in themselves, building back up their finances to where they feel solid, they feel stable once again. It feels like this took a lot out of them. They're coming back with this energy. There's a lot of new opportunity energy going on here, but right now they're focused on themselves, like returning a sense of structure and order to their life after a period of chaos. And they're going to be coming back stronger and feeling more in their power. They're taking a new approach to life. They may be having trouble communicating because of what they've been through. They may not be ready to open up about what's been going on, but they are considering it for the future. Because like what you don't see here is there is interest in starting a new relationship in the future. But this is something that's more of a distant consideration, something that's sort of like in the back of their mind, that's going on in the background. And it really gives this energy that that's not something they're going to be willing to consider until they're feeling more themselves again, more solid in their own personal life. But they are very curious about the opportunity that lies ahead. It's just that's not something they feel like they have time and energy to focus on right now. And it does make them a little nervous, a little worrisome, a little restless to consider what that may look like in the future, even though they are open to it. There's still this like energy of apprehension about it because they don't want to find themselves in another scenario where everything falls apart and they have to rebuild again. Okay, let's clarify some of this. We'll start with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this person, it's like they have set boundaries. They're trying to hold on, like preserve some sense of themselves, maybe even like preserve some of their finances. And they may be withholding this communication as well. Yeah, they walked away from something that was broken because they knew that there was something better available or would be something better available if they left the broken situation behind. Yeah, but they are in this state of like not currently being open to new opportunities, because it really feels like they're still dealing with this situation in some respects. Like if this is a divorce, like it may be like in the middle of proceedings with that. And if it's not, this could just be like a really messy breakup. Like the person isn't like leaving them alone, like trying to get them to like change their mind. But that's also a positive here in this situation. Like they're not changing their mind. They're very clear at this point that this is the right path for them that they have chosen. Let's look at the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's like that something about this relationship was not working for them, was not serving them, and there is a clear opportunity. There is a clear opportunity for this connection, or, I will warn you, it may be, they may be on your mind, but they may have another connection in mind, that's like an opportunity for them. So, just be aware of that. I'm not sure what your current situation and relationship to them would be, but they are creating this movement. This movement is opening up this pathway for them to have this opportunity for like a new emotional connection in the future. And this is something like they want to be able to offer something clear and real and solid. And that's why there's this energy, like they're very focused on what they have materially, so that they feel comfortable having something to offer in the way of that. You may not be concerned overly about what they can offer financially, but that it feels like it's something that's important to them. They want it to be an offer that feels to them like it's meaningful, like it's worth offering. That's really important to them. And they are thinking of the future here. It's like they do have the future in mind. This is what they were thinking of when they made the decision to walk away from this previous connection. They saw like a future for themselves that looked more brighter, more that would allow them to grow and feel more secure and more prosperous. And this is like sort of the direction that they're ultimately orienting themselves in. You may not be seeing a lot of movement right now, especially since they're withholding communication and they're not currently at this time open to like pursuing this opportunity, making this offer, but it is something that's on the mind for the future. Let's look at the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they're definitely setting a clear boundary about not pursuing this right now. Because they do not want to have a repeat of a past scenario. They want to get themselves in a better situation. Like they want to do some self-healing. They don't want to create another tower scenario. they want to like truly create the life that they want when they open themselves back up to this, like when they come forward to make this offer. They're thinking about this a lot. It may even verge on like overthinking. They may be, it's like they're trying to think clearly about it, trying to be logical and make the best decision. And like taking this time to get clear on what it is they want to create, so that they know they're not creating something like putting themselves in a scenario where they've created something they didn't want again, because that's what it feels like was this past situation that like they created a connection, they built something in their life, and it turned out to not be what they were looking for. And they have a lot of fear and hesitation around what they're creating in the future, because like they want to do it right this time. They don't want to embark on something that's not going to be right for them. Let's look at the King of Swords. Like, it's like they want to be absolutely sure, without question, that like this is what their future holds before like taking that step forward. So it's like you can be sure that like whenever they come through with an offer, that they're very clear, that they're very decided that this is what they want. Tell me about the King of Swords, please. Yeah, they're planning very carefully their next move. They want to do what is in greatest alignment for them. The judgment call they made of like, I'm going to use the word, but like divorcing themselves from a previous situation, regardless of whether like a legal thing was involved, like that was what was aligned for them. They chose to like take back control of their life and to not hold themselves back and not hold themselves prisoner in that situation. They made the decision that is going to ultimately lead them on a path where they can feel the love and have the experience of partnership that they truly desire, because they were not experiencing that in the previous connection. It's like this decision to leave that behind is the first step of several that they're making on this path toward being in alignment with what their soul desires. Let's look at the Tower. Strength. Yeah. It's taking a lot out of them to go through this process. It's like really weighing on their reserves of energy very heavily to persist through it. It may have taken a lot of courage to finally make that decision, to let that structure crumble. It's almost this energy of like it was already crumbling, but to just like be willing to go ahead and tear the failing structure down and like clear, work through clearing the rubble so that like a new foundation can be built. Like this person spent a lot of time reflecting and thinking about how they feel in a very deep way and choosing what was going to be best for them on their path, what was going to make them feel most confident and offer compassion to themselves in the situation. it was the emotionally stable, emotionally mature decision for them to make. And after a lot of reflection and building up the courage and confidence to do that and act on those feelings, like that was the decision they made. But they're still in this energy of like healing from the aftermath. They may still be reflecting on some of their past mistakes, where they went wrong, where they didn't listen to their intuition, because they want to put their best foot forward moving forward. They want something that's deeply aligned for them, and they want to come with the best energy for that. Okay, so let's look at the Ace of Pentacles next. Yeah, they're definitely feeling restricted by their current financial situation. And this is definitely where their focus is on taking action. It's like they're not, once again, they're not willing to entertain a new emotional situation at this time. They are focused completely on taking this opportunity to build their finances so that they don't feel held back, or like what they have to offer is limited in some way. I'm getting a specific message here too. They may also be struggling with some sort of addiction that's like weighing heavily on their mind right now as well. This feels like a coping mechanism or something that they developed to deal with the issues they were having in this like prior situation. And it's like now that they may still be struggling with letting go of those habits, and that may be a secondary focus for them as well, that they don't feel like they're in a good both financial and emotional place to open themselves up to a relationship opportunity at this time. Yeah, they're growing in every sense of the word. Let's look at the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like they have their back turned on this opportunity right now. They're focused on what they have lost out of this situation, both emotionally and financially. It feels like they watched their investment be drained, be like destroyed in some way. There may be some arguments, some sort of battle that they're going through with, like, when it comes to their finances. Like that they're struggling to sort of start over and like regain their footing, regain their stability at this time. Especially if this is a divorce proceeding, this person may be like, they may still be in communication, like having some disagreements about what's fair. So they may not have really been able to start on this journey of rebuilding, even though that's where their mind is focused. They may not yet know where they're starting, because it hasn't been finalized, like what this other person is getting out of the situation. I saw we have the Seven of Swords on the bottom. Like whoever they're dealing with is being deceptive, is like trying to manipulate the situation to get away with more than what they deserve, more than what's fair. Like this has like a thief energy to it. Like this person is trying to take more than what is reasonable, than what is fair. So they don't really know where they stand yet in this situation with their finances. Let's look at the Emperor, because they will get control of this situation eventually. It just feels like this is something that's going to take some time in order to work things out. Yeah, they're moving through, like, this is a major ending in their life. Like, if this wasn't a marriage, this was like a very long-term committed partnership. Like, it's ending a major cycle in their life. That's that basically says the same thing. It's like they're starting like a new lease on life, but they have to move through this process to close out that old cycle, and they're undergoing a lot of internal transformation as a result of this. Yeah, they're and when they have gone through these changes, when they have really like put a seal on closing out, like working everything out with this other person so that they can end, like actually end that chapter in their life, the next chapter can't begin until then. But when it comes to that point, it's like it feels like a lot of time is going to pass in between. But I mean, literally, like, after the world comes the Fool, like a new journey begins. And this person is going to be ready to build a new foundation, build a new structure, like truly start over with different intentions, with like openness, and maybe even some sort of excitement for the journey ahead. Yeah. They are focused, ultimately, like in the long term, and like planning for the future that they always wanted to create. Something that holds a lot of love and like a balanced mutual partnership, which isn't the energy that this previous one is giving. Like, if this person is like trying to steal, trying to get away with more resources than what's reasonable and fair for them. Let's look at the Page of Cups. Yeah, they want... Yeah, they're curious. Like they want to have... Wow. They want to have an experience in the future that feels balanced in the give and take, that where communication is open and free, where they're able to grow and feel like the beauty and joy of life. They're having a lot of new ideas about what they want and how to create this. And they want to be back in this energy, or or maybe in this energy for the first time, of feeling financially stable, feeling prosperous, secure in everything that they're doing. They want to feel peace. And they're doing everything that's necessary to make sure that this is what they're creating for the future. And you can't see this yet because they haven't told you. They're focused on this scenario and are not communicating this to you in this way. They're sort of being sneaky in their own way, being deceptive about what's going on with them, what's happened to them, what they're working on, what their intentions are. But, this feels like when the time is right, they'll reveal all of this. It's just a matter of when that is. So let's take a couple of oracle cards and we'll look at the timing and see what we need to know about that. Whoa, hold on, I lost it. Okay, we have a heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Yeah, it's like they want to create this perfect, like they want to welcome love back into their life in a healthy way. They want things to be different. They want things to be better this time, and they want it to be with the right person. And they're doing everything that's necessary to make sure that's what is happening. And it may be hard for them to open back up again. They may even be waiting until they, even when they get everything else sorted out, waiting until they feel ready for that in order to, before they share and communicate this with you. And this person knows that direction is with you. They know that you are the complement to them. They know which direction they're heading in once they get everything sorted out. They have a lot of passion and affection, attraction to you. They love you, but this period in their life is one where they're needing to focus on their self, to take that time to heal, to address any of their shadows, any issues that are lingering within themselves, within their self, and making sure that they're coming towards you with the correct energy that you deserve, that you show them. Okay, let's look at the timing and see if Spirit would like to offer anything about that. Okay, January is coming through. That seems awfully soon, but there again, we don't know how long this has been going on, how long this person has been holding back communication about everything that's been happening. It may be that, if this is a divorce situation, it may have been finalized a couple months ago and they've just been in a healing period. They may actually be ready as early as January. But, this is a general reading, so that's only going to be true for some of you that this pertains to. For some of you, it may show up in February. And for the rest of you, the time is still unknown. Like, this could have been a much more recent occurrence. They may still have a long road ahead of them to prepare for entering into this connection with you more fully and more correctly. So it's important in this sort of situation to take this opportunity and not be worrying or stressing yourself or like sort of anxiously anticipating this communication being revealed and coming in. To just take this time to do what they're doing and focus on yourself. Focus on your energy, your life, building the things that are meaningful to you outside of this connection. And, making sure that you're existing in the energy that you want to see yourself bring to this connection. And when the time is right, everything will transpire just as it should. Trust in the love that you feel. Trust in your person's ability to connect with that and overcome the challenges that they're facing. And trust in yourself to hold that frequency and love on yourself in the meantime. And that will keep that space open for everything to align when the time is right. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for letting me read for you. This was beautiful. And if you are interested in a personal reading, you can find out how to do that in the description box below. I will see you next time. Bye.